part number 4 of my story. So, in the hospital, she was very confused, on and off. I would go see her every day, but it would only be about an hour. Last time when she was in rehab and when she was in the hospital for the first stroke, I was there 6 to 8 hours. My kid was missing me. It was very difficult. So I go about an hour a day now to see her. And so, but now she was in the hospital. She didn't seem to mind being in the hospital, which was weird. Just to let you guys all know, and this is an idea you guys need to think about. If you can go ahead and do it now with people being well, get power of attorney papers. Take them to a notarized person or a lawyer. Get that paperwork done now before something happens. Even for your teenage kids, if they're going away to college, go ahead and get it. Because if something happens to them when they're away, they'll talk to you. They have to talk to you. So go ahead and get those papers now. I don't care. Before they're overage, underage, it does not matter. If it's your mom, your grandma, your sister, your brother, get those papers. Because that's something that she didn't do. And now we have to try to work on doing that. Anyway, and I will be doing it with my family very soon. Anyway, so, so she didn't seem to mind being in the hospital. But then they had told me they were sending her to rehab again. Nothing had changed, honestly. I've seen great improvements in her in a lot of ways. But they didn't think she was walking very well. And so they wanted her to get more therapy. So one of the things was they sent her back to rehab. Well, she went to the same one she went to before. It's closest to us. I'm familiar with it. I know where she's at. I know what they do. And it's a wonderful place. Again, I can't rave enough about Encompass Rehab. But with Mom having a stroke, she just being confused and everything, she is like, I don't want to go back there. Well, she went back and she didn't even remember it. She didn't remember the people. She didn't remember the place because she's in a different room. So the first day they took her there, I already had her clothes packed since I knew she was going there. And I went down to take her clothes. And she was out of it. She was mean. I don't know if I've ever seen her so mean. Granted, it was in the evening, so her sundown was probably kicking in. She was mean. She yelled at me. She snapped at me. She told me to get out of her room. She wanted me gone. She told one of the workers and I to stop talking about her, which we were talking, but not secretly. We were talking loud. Then her therapist came in later and told me, even in the morning, that she was acting like that also, and it was crazy that day. The next day, I debated to go. I know you can't take what people say personally, but I'm not that person. I wish I could be. So some of the things she did say to me that the day before hurt my feelings. So I went down the next day and she was fine. Perfectly fine. She says she remembers the way she acted towards me. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if she thought things were going on, which it sounds like it, that really weren't going on. So, but the next day she was totally fine. I took her outside. I took her to the cafeteria for some tea, just to get away from her room, because again, when you're not doing therapy, you're in your bed or you're in your wheelchair. And, I understand that's not fun. It's never fun to be in the hospital, as we probably all know, especially when you're there alone. And they don't allow people to spend the night at the facility when you're in rehab. So, yeah, I understand. It's, boring. It's lonely. So, yesterday, I'm trying to think. No, I didn't go down yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. Nope, yesterday was Sunday. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of out of it myself and tired. So, yesterday was Sunday, and I did not go down. I did go see her Saturday. My son and I went down, and that's when we took her outside, and we took her to the cafeteria. So yesterday I did not go down, which was Sunday. There we go. Sunday I didn't go down, but I did call her a lot. And she's to the point that she knows how to answer the phone in the hospital rooms. So that part's good, because that's an improvement. Sorry. And so then today I'm going down for about a couple hours, and then I'll, leave. So hopefully she's in a better mood today. But yesterday she slept, I think, all day, on and off. What worried me was that she also said she hit her head on the wall, because part of her stroke problem is that she can walk, but she watches the floor instead of watching where she's going. So I guess she hit her head on a wall yesterday. And they came and checked her, but they didn't take her, for CT, unless they're going to do it today. I don't know. Anyways, so, I was kind of worried about that. Because you don't want to cause another brain bleed, obviously. She sounded fine on the phone, but she slept almost all day. But they didn't do therapy yesterday. So, I'm going to go down and see her today for a couple hours. But, yeah, so she did finally, back to why she went to the emergency room. Originally, she went because of her constipation. Sorry, people walking past my window, and I'm waiting for someone. Anyways, so she did start going number 2, finally. They pumped her of everything. Finally, they gave her I think it's magnesium chloride or citrus or something that they give for colonoscopies. And this was a huge bottle that she sat there drinking, at least half of it. And finally, she started going. And now she's already nervous that she's going to get backed up again. Is the problem. And I sure hope not, because I don't want to be in this situation again. So today, the rehab place will have a meeting of how long they're planning on keeping her. I figure it will be a week. And then she will be home. Hopefully by then, we will have some help taking care of her. So, and they'll take, the problem is you get home care, which is great. Separate, it's usually 3 days a week. She will have therapy come in. I don't know how long for that. And then home care again, is another story. So insurance doesn't pay for home care. And again, you have to have money. You have to be wealthy. You have to be rich to have them to pay, to have someone come in and help. And that's not how it should be. Everything these seniors have given to this world, and we can't take care of them. I don't have the funds to pay for it. And I'm not even sure she does. So then you become a full-time caregiver, which, again, I was already 2 days in and I was breaking down. I was tired. I was, trying to take care of her. I was trying to take care of myself. But again, I can't even go upstairs in my house, for example, when she's here.